Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing so super well. Today I will only be eating British food for the day. You could say that all the food I eat is British because I live in Britain, but I'm going to be sticking to the traditional British dishes. There's a lot of beige there, I'll be honest. Without further ado, let's go get brekkie. So I feel like it would be rude not to start this video without a full English breakfast. I don't tend to have full Englishes a lot, even though back in the day, whenever we go to Spoons, I'd always get full English. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it or not. Guys, look how good this looks. So I've got, yeah, the toast, the egg. The egg actually looks quite good. I've got the baked beans, the bacon, sausage, tomato, and then toast. So I've also got some ketchup and some brown sauce because I feel like that's a classic British sauce to have. To be fair, even though I said that I don't really have British food a lot, thinking about it, that's a lie. We had all of this stuff just in the cupboards anyway. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I do think though, why so many components? Making a full English is stressful, I won't lie. Oh my gosh, that sausage is so good. Although I think it's like apple or something, and I feel like that's a little bit of a weird sausage to have on a full English. I feel like you just need the stodgy, plain sausages. A hash brown would have made this, not gonna lie. My favourite type of hash brown is the Wetherspoons ones. I think they're amazing. This is really nice, guys. Oh, look at that. Beans on toast. If I lived anywhere else and someone described beans on toast to me, I would literally throw up. Canned beans in tomato sauce. But because I've grown up on it, I just think it's the best thing since sliced bread. Even a roast, for example. Why so stressful? There's so many components. I mean, roasts are the best meals, but why do we overcomplicate things, you know? So many parts to a meal, which I think is fine if you've got about 10 people on the job, which most of the time people don't. Oh my god. So that tomato, for some reason, reminds me of the Smith & Weston pub. It's really good. It tastes really nostalgic. Don't know why, because I don't even like tomatoes that much. I like them chopped up in a pasta or in a salsa. Just a tomato like that on a full English, I don't think it adds a lot. I've not done that bacon well. Also, I was talking to my mum about this the other day. Isn't it so funny how we have our main meal in the evening? You need your energy in the morning, right? And you get your energy from food, so why do you have like tiny little breakfast and then a massive meal before you go to bed? It makes zero sense to me. Why is toast and ketchup just a banging combo? That is my favourite part of a full English, is the toast and beans. That is delicious. My room now stinks though of full English, so I will have to air it out. The struggles. That was actually really nice. It could have been made with a hash brown. That would have made it just a little bit better. I also feel like I should have tried black pudding. It scares the life out of me. But it's a classic British food, so I should have tried that. Why didn't I do that? Overall, I'm satisfied. Happy lunchtime. I will be having a Cornish pasty and going over to Scotland for some iron blue. No, don't even try that again. Actually getting the ick for myself. I couldn't tell you the last time I had a Cornish pasty. I honestly don't even remember ever eating one in my life. I'm sure I have at some point, especially because we used to go to Cornwall all the time when we were younger. But I don't remember thinking, oh, that's a bit of me. To be honest, the lunch options for British food, it was terrible. The other options I had were chip butty or, oh, pucker pie. British minced beef with potato, onion and swede, distinctly seasoned with pepper encased in light puff pastry. Now the things inside a Cornish pasty actually sound really nice, but in my head they're just really dry. This I've never had before. I don't even know what it is. A secret recipe since 1901. Oh my gosh. Sparkling flavoured soft drink with sugar and sweeteners. I'm actually quite excited to try this, to be fair. Can you go, little one? Well, it's not very little, to be fair. Ow. Oh, today, man, I can't. The pasty is just in the air fryer. Sorry, this pigeon is doing wild things. Whilst that's in the air fryer, I am going to try this iron brew. I don't think I can hold off for any longer. That colour. Oh my gosh, that really reminds me of Vimto. But actually, I think that's nicer than Vimto. Oh my god. Oh, I drank that way too quick. Whew. I actually really like that. It just tastes like Vimto to me. It's very fizzy. It's burning my throat. But the flavour is real good. It's sort of medicinal. Yeah, I like that a lot. It just says sparkling flavoured soft drinks. Flavoured with what? What is that taste? I want to know. Okay, the pasty is done. And this is what it looks like. I mean, it's literally just a big block of beige. It does look really nice actually now that I've toasted it. And it smells insane. I feel like I'm in Cornwall right now. I feel like I'm at the beach. And look at that on the bottom. It looks so freaking good. I've also got it with some, well, my attempt at a side salad. It did say to leave the pasty for a minute to cool, but I feel like that's not long enough because if I remember rightly, they're hot inside. I've definitely had these before because that is really nostalgic. What is it with the nostalgic taste today? I don't necessarily like it. In terms of the filling, it's really good, as in they've packed quite a lot of filling in there, like there's a lot of meat. But it's not a bit of me. Pasties are not a bit of me. It's all coming back to me now that I've tasted it. I remember having them when I was younger and not liking it. Something about the flavour and the taste, I just don't like it. I used to love calzones. Oh my gosh, calzones were my go-to when I go to any Italian. Whereas now I just can't. I can't do it because it's too dry. Also, who's been here for the long haul and remembers when we did come dine with me during lockdown and I made calzones and I seem to remember they were seriously dry. And that put me off calzones for life. This is basically just a sausage roll, just with a bit of veg in it. I can imagine though, if you're by the seaside, doing a bit of crabbing, doing a bit of rock pooling, that would be quite the vibe. Oh, I just want to go on a seaside holiday now. Last December, me and James went to Norfolk. So it was like super, super cold, but it was such a vibe. The beaches were dead, absolutely dead. And because we went during the week, there was just like no one to be seen, although all the cafes were also shut. So it had its downsides. What is it? What is the flavour I don't like? As pasties go, that is a pretty good pasty. It's not majorly dry, even though there's no sauce in there. Oh god, every time it gets me. Why is that so fizzy? The indigestion is going to be real today. To be fair, the one thing I think we excel at is comfort food. The more I eat this, the more it's actually really good. The pastry itself is just really like soft and flaky, so it just tastes really good. So I would recommend this brand. I just probably wouldn't get it again personally. I know Dan loves pasties, so he would definitely have enjoyed that a lot more than me. The nice thing about pasties, they don't get cold quickly. Like, this is still steaming hot, so if you are on a cold seaside, it will be all like warming and just like comforting. Also guys, I hope you're enjoying the food content. I very much diverted my content very quickly, but I just enjoy it so much. Why wouldn't I? I just was so scared to do it for ages. I don't really know why. It's been so much fun. I just love trying new foods. I feel like it's really opened my eyes to so many things. Even Cornish darn pasties. Oh, I wish I knew what the flavour was that's put me off. Maybe it's the Swede. I didn't mind that actually. I'm gonna finish this and I will see you for my afternoon snack. Another thing about that lunch is that I would never have that at work. There is crumbs galore. If you're on a beach, it's all right, but anywhere indoors, maybe not. I promise I have actually moved from the spot. I am going to be having a cup of tea with biscuits. My family love tea and biscuits. I love biscuits and I love the idea of dunking biscuits in a hot drink, but I do not like tea. It tastes like dirty water to me. It's actually lovely to have a warm drink that isn't coffee on a day like today because it is cold today. Oh, the smell of it. I feel like this is also very British. the biscuit tin. Do people that don't live in England have biscuit tins? I'd be so intrigued to know. This to me is just like a house staple. That noise, too good. The biscuits we have in this tin are actually banging. I'm gonna start with the custard cream because that is very British. I haven't had a custard cream in too flipping long. The concept of this is exciting me, I won't lie. Oh my goodness. Stop. Why does that taste so much better in dipped in a tea? I don't understand. I feel like now I've had one biscuit, I should probably drink some of this, but I'm just scared. It's just not for me. It's not for me. Yeah. Also, guys, I have been reading, well, I've just finished reading the best book. It's called The Only Suspect. I'll insert a picture of it here. I think it was the best book I've read in a long time. It just kept me on tenterhooks the whole time. I was literally reading it like, what on earth, what on earth, what the heck. With thrillers, I always try and predict what's about to happen. I got it completely wrong, and I feel like that is the sign of a good thriller. I'm gonna go in with a bourbon now. I always feel like I've been more of a custard cream girl than bourbon girl. Not as good as the custard cream, I'll be honest, but still does the job. I just like how the middle melts. When you read a book, do you visualise the scene in somewhere that you already know? I don't even know if that makes sense, but when I read a book, I always visualise what's going on in a place that I already know. So my own house or someone else's house that I know. A shopping centre that I know already. I'm gonna have one last bickie to get me through. And it's gotta be a chocolate digestive. I would happily have just a normal digestive. I love digestives. I just think they're the best. That's another problem. The biscuit just falls into your drink. Ugh. So the other day, I really was like, I just want to dunk biscuits and tea, blah, blah, blah. But I don't like tea. Instead, I dunked my Fibre One bar in my coffee. Let me tell you, it wasn't the same. My views on tea haven't really changed. I think I'll stick to the coffee, to be honest. Anyway, I will see you at dinner time. Welcome back. It's dinner time. I feel like you've just got to have a drink whilst making dinner. I'm drinking Beef Eater gin, pink strawberry gin actually, and it's from none other than London. Tastes a bit weird. I love gin and tonic, all for it. So I was very happy when I realised that gin and tonic is a very British thing, but that tastes strange. Could be the tonic, to be fair. We have a soda stream and we use this syrup thing, and usually it's quite nice, but yeah. Anyway, dinner tonight is one of my faves. It is sausage and mash, but we are using pork and caramelised onion sausages. Let's get cooking. This is the life of bomb. Tess, what's your favourite British meal?
If you go to anywhere else in Europe, Greece, so much interesting food. Germany, Belgium, and then you got England, it's like, we got Yorkshire puddings.
The only thing that was not brown when I looked online was mushy peas. I've actually enjoyed doing this video, and I don't want to jinx it, but I've enjoyed doing this video a lot more than I thought I was going to. Maybe because it was just so easy. It's almost been like a comfort food day. I feel like everyone needs one of those every once in a while. Dinner is served, people. Looking good. Sausages, mash, and a bit of spinach as well. We don't have a Pyrex jug at the moment, so I've had to do the gravy in a mug. Ooh, oh lord, that is a mess. To you guys, I've really enjoyed today. I don't know why. I really thought I wasn't gonna like it. The sausage and mash I knew I was gonna like because I love sausage and mash, and actually I don't think it's the best mash I've ever made. I think I just got a bit impatient and the potatoes were slightly undercooked. It wasn't as like creamy as it usually is, but on the whole it was really nice. Dessert. I'm so excited for dessert. Obviously, I had to finish this video with a cream tea. I always get confused between a cream tea and an afternoon tea. I think afternoon tea is the one with all the sandwiches and like patisserie, and then cream tea is scones and jam and cream, I think. So I've got some scones here, fruit scones. Oh, they're not fruit scones. I'm gonna cry. And then of course, jam and clotted cream. Clotted cream is expensive. And before you ask, first of all, I say scone and scone. Second of all, I don't have a preference to jam and cream. Like what goes first, because I know those are two big debates. When I have a scone, I have it in two halves anyway. So I don't have it as one big whole. It's not a sandwich, you know what I mean? And then I got some Tunnock tea cakes. I don't think I've had these before actually, which is why I really wanted to get them. I'm so excited. I feel like this is old school British food. When was this created? 1897, I think. Tom Tunnock, the founder, outside his baker shop. There's a little painting. For those of you who don't know, a tea cake is a delicious biscuit base topped with marshmallow and covered with real milk chocolate. I actually don't really feel like this is my sort of food because I don't like wagon wheels, and I feel like these are sort of similar to wagon wheels, but I just thought I had to because every time I looked up British food, these were the first things to come up. Listen to this, right? Can I put scones in the toaster?
Yes, but it may catch fire.
Huh? I feel like that means that you can't, Alexa. I think that's kind of how it works.
The type of hard work is studio.
Oh, fair enough. Guys, I'm so unbelievably excited. I didn't hold back with the clotted cream either. Look at that bad boy. I put both sides together, so I will have just one bite with both jam and cream. I can't get my mouth around it. Stop. Oh my god. It's really hard because it's crumbling, so I don't want it to all fall apart. Oh my god. Oh. I need to start taking more pride in my country because we are doing things right. The scone itself is absolutely gorgeous. It's so soft. The outside is so crumbly. The texture is gorgeous. And the cream. It is very rich. I think because I put so much cream on there, it's a bit like, oh. But it is gorgeous. I feel like at the moment I've been ending these videos on massive highs because the dessert's always just so good. I'm so impressed with Sainsbury's actually because they were reduced and they were cheap anyway, but I was fully expecting them to be kind of rotten. I couldn't eat that in a civilised way though. That really surprised me. Right, I'm going to try one of these. I have no idea if I'm going to like it, to be honest. I don't know why, but the chocolates really reminded me of Christmas. I think because I didn't grow up on tea cakes, and for a lot of people tea cakes are very nostalgic things. They don't really appeal to me massively, but they're alright. Some people are obsessed with marshmallow. For me it's just like, I'll take it or leave it. I wouldn't scream and shout about them. I'm not reaching for a second. And actually this brand as well, Tunnock's, was super expensive. Even the wafer bars, so expensive, so I don't know if I'd buy them again. This, however, gorge. Very flushed right now. It just seems to happen every time I get to the end of the video. I get so flushed. Am I embarrassed? Like, who knows? It screams national trust. I think most of the stuff I had today, I liked. I didn't dislike at all. I don't think there was one thing I disliked today, actually. The tea, and even that was fine, but it's things that I'd have on occasion, like a fry-up I'd only have on occasion. I'm quite content, really. Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, I will see you very soon for another video. Go get yourself some jam and cream because it's underrated. Bye. Oh my god, Rudolph, she's back. Ooh.